Hey folks, this is just a quick disclaimer before the podcast begins. We will not be discussing anything regarding Jason's departure from Ingested. The official reason given was that he wanted to spend more time with his wife and children. That being said, please enjoy the rest of the show. Hello and welcome, genties and ladlemen. It is in fact your boy, Draw for Death Metal here, and today I am joined by the ever charismatic, the ever handsome, the massive gonk himself, Jason Evans, the Slam King. How are we doing, good sir?
Hello. That's very nice. That was a very nice introduction. I appreciate that.
Well,
I'm
I'm in
doing
the
very
presence
well,
of a
thank you.
king. I should address him properly, you know? You address royalty properly.
There's many titles.
There
I
is
go
many
by many
titles.
names.
There is a Hoon, there is a Gonk, there is the Blue Balls King, the Lord of Gaslighting. He's a man by many names, you see, folks.
Professional shitter.
He is a very professional shitter. He shits like no man I've ever seen.
A master's degree in it.
A master's degree in shitology.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
PhD.
look very
And the
closely in the
P stands
background,
for
you can
poo.
see the P stands for poo. If you look very closely in that beautiful background there, you can see his certificate. It's brown. Don't ask why it's brown.
Run out of toilet paper, that's
Well, you gotta go. You gotta go, don't you? I mean, when
why.
times are tough, like there's been times where I've used kitchen roll, and kitchen roll it's not a good substitute. It's not.
it, I've also used kitchen roll, sadly.
Sometimes you just gotta go.
It doesn't absorb correctly. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
not unless it's like pure water. But if you're dealing
It's
with a
not built
solid
for the
poo,
anus. It's
it's
built for
not built for the
spillages.
anus. Yeah. But even an anus spillage, it's just not right. If it's there in a pinch, it's like, yeah, but I would rather just clamp trow and make my way to the shops to get more toilet paper. Sometimes you just need to know when to seal your cheeks and admit defeat, you know?
Never.
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 I have to
I'm
admire
not letting
that to
my
myself.
arse be in charge of me. Are you mad?
But you
I'm
don't
in
have an
charge of my
arse.
arse. My arse doesn't tell me what to do again.
You need to have an arse for that, Russ.
I control my arse. It's like
But you
controlling one's destiny. Do you know what I mean? You control your own destiny. You control your own asshole.
including
That's
sending
my
it.
credo.
That's your Queechio. He lives by many Queechios. He, to think I did have like a list of talking points, but that's clearly just went out the fucking window. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But
Oh
if we
no
were to
no
talk
Eggy.
about,
No Eggy. I do not wish to derail your podcast. Please present your talking points.
there was talk derail the podcast, that implies it was ever on rails. I mean, if we've looked at some of the other episodes, we've discussed such incredible topics as why brioche buns are horrible for burgers and the intelligent things. We talk about intelligent things in this show. We're
Put it in the
very
world's
highbrow,
rights, as it were.
very exactly. But for some of the talking points, for example, I wanted to start off, as I usually do on this show, with just kind of a how did we get here kind of situation. Your upbringing, finding music, the bit in Wikipedia nobody reads about the origins, like that kind of thing.
Origin story. You want my
The
origin
origin story,
story?
the Slam King origin story.
Well, I was bitten by a radioactive three-eyed blue monster, and that's where we came. That's how we got here. And then Uncle Ben, the man from the rice, he said, "With great power comes great responsibility," and I took those words to my grave, even though I'm not in it yet.
Not
And
yet.
that's where we are.
Incredible. Such a
No,
humble
realistically.
origin
So,
story.
so basically, I've always kind of been into music ever since I was a kid because my dad, his actual job, was welding. He was always a welder. But like when I was little, like as like a little side hustle, he'd do like DJing for like like weddings and parties and things like that.
Hmm.
So he had this, but this was back like in the early 90s, late 80s. So it was all on vinyl. So he had this just insane amount of like vinyl records. And because that's what he was using for DJing and stuff. So he's always been like super into like 80s music and stuff like that. So when I was growing up, that was what was always playing. My dad was always playing 80s music. So stuff like Duran Duran, Tears for Fears, Kraftwerk, stuff like that. Queen was Queen are probably my favorite band of all time, but that's how I ended up getting into Queen and stuff like that. So I've always loved music, and especially 80s music, just because of my dad. And then when I was in primary school, I think I must have been about maybe 11 years old. It was like towards the end of primary school, and I was round at my mate Atwell's house for tea after school, and he's got an older brother called Andy, and he's like quite a couple of years, like maybe 3, 4 years older than us, maybe, or maybe less. So he was a teenager, and I'm round at my mate Atwell's house. We're having tea and that, and we're just like playing with like wrestling figures, and I could hear this noise coming from upstairs. I'm like, "What's that?" And Atwell was like, "Oh, that's my brother who's just listening to his music." I was like, "I've never heard anything like that before. Like, can I go see what it is?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we knock on Andy's bedroom door, and Andy opens it, and he's like, "What?" Like typical teenager shit, like what? And my mate Atwell's like, "Oh, Jason just wants to know what music you're listening to." And then Andy's fucking face like lightens up, and he's like, "Come in, come in!" Like, and then he just starts showing me all these bands, and it's like Metallica, Fear Factory, Sheen Head, uh, Sepultura, Cold Chamber, just playing all these fucking bands, and I'm just like, "What is this?" And yeah, so that day when I went home, he gave me Demanufacture and Obsolete by Fear Factory. He was like, "Yeah, you can borrow these and listen to them." So I got home and then put them in the stereo and then copied them onto cassette tape so I could listen to them in my Walkman. And then from then on, I just started devouring heavy metal music. Like it like totally changed my life. And then I think I must have been about 14, 15, maybe. And then that's when I saw the Pantera home videos, the DVDs of them on tour and stuff. And
Yeah.
I was just like, "Oh my God, this is amazing. This is what I want to do with my life." And then from that moment on, that was all I ever wanted to do, was just be in a band, be in a metal band, and just kick ass. So then basically from that point on, that was like all like I fucking completely miserably failed school, miserably failed college, got kicked out of the same college twice. Didn't because I just didn't care. I just didn't want to like I was just like, I don't care about any of this. All I want to do is be in a band. Like I want to be in a metal band. So I was like trying to learn guitar, fucking sucked at that. Then I started trying to learn drums, weren't great at drums. And then my mate in college who played drums, he was called Gary. He was like, Jace, you're into metal, aren't you? Do you know anyone who can do like death metal vocals? And I was just like, because I'm in a band looking for a vocalist. I was like, I can do it. Never done it before in my life.
I can do it. Never done
I
it.
was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I can do it. How hard can it be? Like, and then so then I went and did an audition and that, And then that band was Age of Suffering, which would eventually become Ingested. And that was in 2004. And then 2006 came around, and then we got different members, changed it to Ingested, and then it took off from there. And then 2024, parted ways with Ingested, came back to streaming, and here we are.
Yeah, what a hell of a story.
Yeah,
What,
been all over the world, released a load of fucking albums, did way more than I ever thought I would do. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Did way more,
100%.
achieved way more than I ever thought I would do. Achieved way more than I ever should have done. But yeah, and now I'm here playing games, chatting shit, and having fun on Twitch, and it's amazing.
And if you guys want to join in on said fun, you will find his link tree down below. You can find his Twitch channel, or you can watch him on YouTube as well. You can follow him on Instagram for all sorts of delightful, wholesome posting, such as the joys of British summer, where he's rolling around in his garden in the middle of the rain. Because, that definitely must be a normal sight for the
It
neighbours.
rained that
Oh,
day.
let's have a look outside, Martha. Oh, fuck, it's Jason again, rolling in his fucking lawn.
It was raining that day. It was raining that day, and that's why I feel like everybody else was doing the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
The
100%. If I
entirety of
had a lawn, I'd
Manchester,
have done
everyone was just sausage rolling
it.
around their
So, the
lawns in
sausage
the rain.
rolling in the lawn. Yeah, when it happened up here as well, you know that bit in Shawshank where he finally climbs out the sewer and he stood like this?
Yeah.
That was me when it finally rained after, what, a week and
To
a
be fair,
half, 2 weeks of fucking scorching heat.
after the 2.5 weeks of scorching heat, I felt like I'd just crawled through a tunnel of shit as well. Like, do you know what I mean? It was horrendous. And then as soon as it started raining, I was just like, I'm just going to sit outside. I'm just going to sit outside in the rain and just enjoy it, because I don't know when I'm ever going to see it again. Which is weird
That is
saying that in
true.
Manchester, but
It's the same up here, and this is like Scotland's became a country where we're known for having all four seasons in the span of half an hour.
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's nice and sunny. Oh, look, it's raining again. Oh, for some reason there's hail, even though it's the middle of June. Like that actually happened in a single afternoon, and I'm going, do I grab a jacket? Do I not? I don't know what I'm doing. It's fucking how are we not using that as like the big thing in our tourist boards? Wild.
Oh, what? Our completely bipolar weather.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Well,
even
it
say
used
it's
to be.
bipolar, it's
It used to be
schizophrenic.
like
It's because it doesn't know
predictable as
what it
fuck,
wants to
didn't it?
do. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. But
But now it's like you don't even know what's going on. It's insane. Like the weather's completely insane. Like this summer is not normal, man. This is
no,
not a normal summer.
nope, not in any way. It's like I've been seeing people with their shirts off. I've been seeing people in like heavy puffer rain jackets, but in shorts as well. And I'm going so confused.
Oh, dude, you don't even know what we've had to deal with like since Sunday. So I think it was Sunday it started. Basically, there's this reservoir like on this side of Manchester, and some some guy drowned in the reservoir, right? So then
Jesus.
two of his mates decided to go up to the reservoir and start setting off fireworks, like in honor of him, like a oh,
Yeah,
we'll set
yeah,
off
yeah, yeah.
fireworks, like in honor of the friend. Obviously, they've decided to set off fireworks on a massive, like, grassland in 35-degree heat when it's been like 30 degrees for like the past 3 weeks. And it started a massive forest fire that's been raging for 3 days, to the point where the whole of this side of Manchester is just covered in smoke. Like even here
Whoa.
now, like my whole house stinks of smoke from and you could see it. I can see it now in the air. Like like this whole side of Manchester is just covered in smoke. And they've been like sending out helicopters and everything to try and like put out the fires and stuff. It's just been raging for like 3 days. It's crazy.
Normally you'd see that kind
It's
of shit in like Australia or America where all
yeah,
these kind of bushfires are mad common, isn't it?
yeah. But I was like, I've never even heard of a bushfire in the UK. This is insane. Like, but yeah, it just won't stop. They can't stop it. Like, it's just fucking burning through the whole grassland. It's like basically the moors are on fire, effectively.
That's wild. But there is one more thing you can't stop. You can't stop the Slam King's tyrannical reign on Twitch, patrolling everywhere from the lands of Baldur's Gate, where he banged a squid, chat. He banged a squid.
I banged a bear as well.
He did bang a bear. And then there was a squirrel who was absolutely horrified at the situation and ran away.
He dropped his nuts.
He did drop his nuts.
They weren't the
And
only
Paul
nuts that were
Queechie
getting
dropped his
dropped that
nuts.
day.
Oh no, I think everybody's nuts dropped that day, including the reveal of Paul Queechie's no longer Mystery E,
Tried
which
to
was a
hide that,
horrifying.
but
I love the little keyframe editing. I think it was of the Blue Jay as well. Just you moving the
no,
fucking
it was a
just
steagle. It was a steagle.
stick.
I
Oh
was
God, I forgot
manually,
that.
I was manually dragging it to try and like censor Paul Queech's genitals.
That man had a set of coconuts on him though. Like,
He did.
goddamn.
He did. God bless him.
God bless him. He had no riz for like more than half the game, but at some point a switch just flicked and he started banging
He just
everything.
had to grow into his wrist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He just had to
he just
grow
had to
into
go
it.
there. Yeah, he never did get Carlac though.
No,
Pour one out.
that ship sailed too early. We missed the boat.
Yeah, he did miss that boat. But it's
Oh well.
okay because he unfortunately got Lizelle. But you know, that was an experience he'll never forget.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play to our Paul, man. Fair play to our Paul. But what was it that made you pick Baldur's Gate as the first game to come back to?
Because I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons. Like actual Dungeons and Dragons is my favorite game ever. Because I just love the role playing of it. I love the endless possibilities of Dungeons and Dragons because it can literally be anything you want it to be. It's not if you want to play it like hardcore dungeon crawling where every combat is like a challenge, or it can just be combat, 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 combat. If you want to play it like that, you can do. I don't personally like it like that, but it's possible. Do you know what I mean? But if you want to play it as like, you could play it with no combat whatsoever if you wanted, and it's just a complete narrative role playing experience. Or you can mix it up. It can literally be anything you want. There's a framework, and then your dungeon master. You basically the dungeon. So you have a dungeon master, and all they're doing is they're basically setting the scene. So they're telling you where you are, what's around you, and then it's up to you. And then you just tell the dungeon master what it is you want to do, and then the dungeon master tells you what you need to roll to try and achieve that. Like, and then the game can just be played on the fly, and it's so sick. And obviously, like Dungeons and Dragons itself is set in like a high fantasy sort of world, which I love. I love that kind of stuff. Like I love stuff like Lord of the Rings, Conan the Barbarian, that kind of shit. So for me, that's great. But again, you could just take that framework of what the game is and put whatever skin you want on it. Do you know what I mean? Because the framework of the rules is just how you do it. But I just love Dungeons and Dragons, and Baldur's Gate 3 is about it's about as close as you can get to an actual Dungeons and Dragons experience in a game. Because again, the possibilities are there's so much detail that's gone into making that game. So it's like 90% of the things you can think of trying, the game developers thought of it and put something in there, which is mad when you think about it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's mental. The amount of, especially with how massive that game is, and it's like the amount of possibilities that they put into it. It's so good. So I'm so glad that I chose that game to come back to. And the thing, the way that I play games is, especially when I'm streaming them, I get immersed in the story and the characters, but then I'll also like make the characters my own and give them character that I've given them. Do you know what I mean? On top of who they are and stuff. And that game was just so easy to do that with, because it was just like because there's so many possibilities of things that could happen. Like the stuff with Gale, he's a main
Hmm.
character. He's a main character, and he's like one of your main party members. But because of something I did in the game, he decided to fuck off and leave us, and he disappeared, and he never comes back. You never see him again. So then that became that he was a traitor, and, and then he
Anytime
became
something like
the,
exploded on
yeah,
stream,
he became like
fucking
a
your
fucking
mic
villain.
stopped working or whatever, just there's the fucking Gale in the system.
Yeah, and then now that's like turned into something else, like a running like a running joke, like a running gag on the stream and stuff like that. But yeah, that's why I chose that game, because it's it was something that I knew that I would enjoy thoroughly, that I could really, really get sink my teeth into and like explore and immerse myself in it and make jokes and have fun and hopefully like entertain people. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you
But
definitely
yeah.
did that with all of us. The that first stream that you came back when you had announced that you had split ways with Ingested. Like normally, you know that meme where it's like Jeremy Clarkson's just like, oh no, anyway, whenever I see somebody's departed from a band or whatever. But when I had seen that, two thoughts ran through my head, which is one, please tell me it's not a deathcore moment. And two, no. Like, oh God, please tell me he's not
No.
like beating his wife or fucking diddled a kid or some shit. Because when you see bank statement, it's like, oh no.
No. None of that. Thank God.
No,
No. It's just basically with a band. We just grew apart, fell out,
it happens, it
wanted
happens.
different things. Do you know what I mean? And that shit happens. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, especially when you've been in a band together for so long,
Yeah, you're
people
talking about
change
20
and
years
people
with
people
Ingested and Age of Suffering before that. That's
yeah,
20 odd
it's
years with the same people, you know?
yeah, it's like, do you know what I mean? We had a good run.
Yeah.
We had a good run, but people, uh, like over the course of 20 years, people are going to change. Do you know what I mean? They're going to
Hmm.
want different things professionally, personally. Do you know what I mean? And then and life just happens, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's just how it is. Like so, but like I said, we had a good run. We had a good run,
No,
and
you
they're
did. You
doing
played
their thing
some,
now, and I'm doing my thing. So, do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Good luck to them.
yeah, 100%. But we all know that your thing's better. For example, he's got his own merch now. Did you guys know that he has his own merchandise? You can find that in the little thing as well. You can get this beautiful Soramo Kingua jersey.
That is a very good t-shirt. That.
It's probably one of my favorites that you've done. I love a like an NFL style jersey. It's light, it's comfortable, it's airy, it's just nice. And not only can you find that, you can find stuff like hats, you can get I think we had hoodies at one point. We had this beautiful Queechie necklace as well. You could be part of the inner circle, but I
Yeah,
do
last
believe those
one's
are
gone
sold out.
now. Last one's gone. They're
Last
sold
one's
out.
gone. You just need to badger him to make more. You know what I mean? If you spam him enough, maybe he'll be nice and bless his subjects with more fine garments.
Now
And
we've
if
always got
you
cool shit coming out.
he's always got cool shit coming out. That's the thing I've noticed as well is that you basically never stop outside of the other day when you went to sleep for 17 hours straight.
Yeah,
How the fuck
17
did you do
hours
that?
straight because I don't sleep. I have
That's
about
true, you
I
don't.
usually sleep like three 3 hours most like per night, And then eventually, like, I'll get to a point where I'm just like, fuck this. I need to get to sleep at a decent time. So then I'll pull an all-nighter so that when the next day comes around, I am like so tired that I'll just fall asleep. And then I'll just have a
Wild.
big sleep, and it's like a reset. And
Only
then,
to do it all over again.
yeah, basically. So it's like Sunday, I slept for 17 hours. And then Monday night, it was like, oh, 3 hours sleep again. And then last night, it was 3 hours sleep again. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know whether it's like a weird habit or just some
Well, I
weird
suppose it might be
cycle that I'm
with
stuck
being
in.
in the
Or,
road so long and you're in a big rolling crate where you can't really get a good night's sleep, and you've been doing that for 20 odd years. So that'll
yeah,
obviously have an impact as well. That's my
maybe,
theory, but I'm not a
maybe,
doctor.
maybe. I mean, I've never really thought about it like that, but it could be, that could be something to do with it. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
It's one of the
But
few times
I've
that I
always
make
had,
sense.
I've always had problems like sleeping, even like
Yeah.
before I was in that. Like I've always, I don't know.
It's his brain. It's the Pandora's box that his brain, it's you just can't close it. Once
Yeah,
it's opened,
basically,
it's
it's like
like that's it.
as soon as I'm sat on my own at night, that's when all the wheels start turning, and then I'm like, oh, like, and then I'm like thinking about like shit that I want to do or
Yeah.
ideas and stuff like that, and then it's just like once that starts, I can't shut it off, and
You're definitely
then it gets to like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, gotta be up in like 3 hours.
you are some man, Mr. Evans, but this isn't the first time that you've had your go around streaming during the pandemic as well. Obviously, nobody could tour, nobody could play shows, so you're just like, well, shit, now what? So you started streaming. Do you remember kind of the humble beginnings, how you felt first going on stream?
Yeah, I remember. I remember like panicking because I didn't know what to do. And I was like, oh my god, I'm online! Ah, like, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And then I think I like freaked out and then ended the stream like straight away
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do or say. And then and then started the stream again. But then like people started tuning into the stream, and then from there started the Discord community, and it's just kind of grown from there. But it's like the 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 Twitch community, like the Discord community that I have, is just so amazing and filled with like the best people. Do you know what I mean? Who tune in and hang out and support me in so many different ways, and it's just that they're literally like the foundation of everything that I'm doing now. Do you know what I mean? In regards to like my streaming and stuff like that, they're literally the foundation of it, and it's amazing. It's amazing, like to have like such awesome people like supporting and just being around me and stuff. Like it's just amazing, like honestly. And like I've said loads of times in Discord and on Twitch and stuff, I can never express like my gratitude enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because without these people, I wouldn't even be able to do this. Like I wouldn't be able to do it. So it's just amazing. They're all just amazing people. Like, I'm honored to be able to call them my friends. Like seriously, it's amazing. It's just amazing. So to go from like being in a band and then leaving that band and then not knowing really what I want to do, but then sliding back into streaming and everyone just being so supportive, like straight from the jump. it's crazy. And now 2 years later, here we are.
It's mad
It's
that
just
that's two
it's mad.
years, eh?
Yeah, yeah. It's gone quick. Gone
Yeah.
quick.
I still remember the day that you first booted up Twitch again after you announced your departure. It got like I've never been that heartbroken by again, I was saying earlier, it's like the Jeremy Clarkson meme. Oh no, anyway, whenever someone leaves a band. But when I'd seen that you had left, it got so bad I told my mum. And this is a woman that like doesn't like metal in any fucking way whatsoever. And even she's like, what? Really?
Yeah. Well,
But it's
it's because
like,
20 years is a long time, isn't it? Do you know what I
hmm
mean? And it's like because I was so at the forefront of the band. Do you know what I mean? For
yeah.
so long, it's like it's a weird thing to not be that anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? But honestly, like doing what I'm doing now, I'm in such a better place. Like, do you know what I mean? Like mentally and physically, and I feel a lot more fulfilled because I'm doing something that genuinely makes me happy now. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so yeah, it's fucking it was weird at first. Do you know what I mean? Because it was such a big part of my life.
hmm
So it's like such a weird change because there's that point where it's sort of like, well, for most of my life, I've been Jason from Ingested, and now I'm not that. Who am I? Like, do you know what I mean? So you have that moment where you're like, I don't know who I am anymore. Like, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? Because it's such
Yeah.
like a big change. Do you know what I mean? Not just like oh, I'm not in the band anymore. It's like it
All he's
was
done is go
such a
around and
massive
scream in
part
people's
of
faces
not
for
yeah
20
no
years.
it's not that it's like it's such a massive part of my life, but also it was such a massive part of who I thought I was. So then to then not be that anymore was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I've got to figure some shit out here. Like, do you know what I mean? Um, and like that was weird for like a good, I don't know, at least 6 months. Do you know what I mean? To try and get my head around who am I now? Like, who am I? And then it took me a while to realize that I wasn't defined by the band. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that, what who I thought I was wasn't who I was. I'm me, and I've always been me. So it was like I had to get that sort of like self image out of my
hmm
head because I was like thinking that that's who I was, but I'm just me, and I've always just
Yeah.
been me. Like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I had to like realize that. It took me a while. It took me a while, but like I said, like I'm like I'm in a really good place. Do you know what I mean? And I love what I'm doing now because it's so fun and it's so fulfilling and it's like I said, I'm surrounded by so many good people, and it's just awesome. Like I could just
Yeah.
do whatever I want and just have fun doing it, and it's sick, man. It's really sick.
Yeah. And it's good to, because I've known you quite a while. The first time I think we met was 2018, I think, because it was the garage attic, that tiny fucking room with the stage and the floor. That was the first time we'd met.
Yeah.
And then again in 2019 with was aborted in cryptopsy at audio, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
also tiny room, but the stage wasn't on the floor, so we're going up places, you know. Went from tiny room with a floor stage to a tiny room, but the stage is at least up a bit, you
Yeah.
know. But and then obviously after that, the pandemic happened. You started streaming properly, I remember it was a lot of GTA Online, and we had, of course, our lovely Steam Horus. We have to give some
The
love
man, the
to
myth, the legend.
the man, the myth, the no leg end, because he has no legs, Mr. Steam Horse, who has also jumped in the boat and started streaming as well. So if you feel you don't have enough nonsense in your life already, while Jason does stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, on Mondays and Wednesdays, you can catch our Steam Horse. He's currently playing, I think it's Alien Isolation, and
Yeah,
he's hiding in lockers. He likes to hide in lockers.
he does. He does love a locker.
He does love a locker. I'm impressed he can fit in it because he's literally built like a Dorito. He's got like the big shoulders
He's a man
and
of
then
broad
just nothing.
shoulders, is that Steve Morris?
He's a very broad man in
Carries the weight of
general.
the world upon them.
He does. He is. Imagine if Atlas was built like the tank from Left 4 Dead. That's the vibe, you know? He is built like the tank from Left 4 Dead. He's got the big boy up here, and then down below the waist, you just get nothing.
He's a big lad. He's a big lad.
He is a big lad. He is a big lad. And one day I'll meet him. I know you had him like being a gaffer at the Manx shows and stuff like that,
Mm,
and during the Dominion stream as well. That
yeah,
was fun. That was fun. It felt weird sitting, swinging my arms in my bedroom. It was a weird time, the pandemic.
yeah. It was a weird time.
But it gave us
It was a
you
weird
on
time.
Twitch, and it definitely, I think, brought us closer together because I can't remember what the first stream was I tuned into, but it's when you were doing the listening parties
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
during
yeah,
the
yeah. Yeah,
they
I
were
remember.
fun. And I got
Yeah,
to pick your brain about like so I'd been a fan since probably Architect, I think, is
yeah.
when I first found yous, then properly hopped in the train with Level Above. And then I remember it was during the revered stream. My aunt had passed away the night before, and it was what I needed at the time because she just went to sleep and didn't wake up. And
Yeah,
I at least had that stream happening to, I suppose, kind of keep me grounded, if that makes sense, in your weird,
yeah, it makes
whimsical
sense.
Pandora's box brain way.
It makes sense. Like music helps people in so many different ways, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
that was one of the things that I cherished the most about making music was when people, because like people can come up to you and go, "Oh yeah, you band sick," like blah. You know what I mean? And that's great. But it's like when someone comes up and says like, "Look, I was having a really shit rough time or whatever about whatever it could be," and I listened to this song or I listened to this album and the music or the lyrics in it like really helped me, through like a shit time. To me, that's like that means so much more than someone just going, "Oh, you band sick, man." Like, do you know what I mean? Which is still great, like still lovely. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But knowing that knowing that something that you created, that you made somebody else's life better or assisted them in something is like it's like such a priceless feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's something that you can't put a value on that because it's just
Yeah.
it's unlike anything else. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, that's like the one thing that you never expect when you're making something. Do you know what I mean? So then to have someone say that and know that you've made something that's positively affected someone,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's an amazing feeling. That's the best feeling that you can get from creating anything, I think. For me, anyway, it is.
Yeah. Especially when it's especially something that is as heavy as extreme as what you've made, you never think
Mm,
that it's going to resound with people. Because normally you think of that kind of shit being like a fucking like a Taylor Swift song about a breakup or some shit. Whereas Meanwhile, you're out here screaming about ripping people's heads off and shitting down their necks. You never think that that's gonna like resonate with people in that kind of a way. But
Well, you
honestly,
never
on
really
this,
think about that when you're creating music like that, really,
yeah,
because you're thinking about what sounds sick. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, this bit's sick. Oh, this vocal sounds sick here. Like, do you know what I mean? You're never really thinking about
yeah,
anything like that. So when someone says that, it's a magical feeling. Like, do you know what I mean?
yeah. And that's something that I've always felt that set you apart from everybody else and kind of the slam, death metal, deathcore, whatever you want to call it, scene is that the way that you write your lyrics has always been a really good groove and flow to them with the rhyming and almost the kind of rap parts in a way with some stuff like Follow the Deceiver, prime example. I'm fucking sick of it, the fucking hypocrites. Just the way that like you wrote your lines always felt set you apart from everybody else, and nobody else has ever really quite had that same flow and groove. Was that something you kind of did from the outset, or is that something you
Yeah,
kind of grew into?
no, that's something I did. Like, if you go back to the very first album, like, there's so many like vocal patterns that are so hip hop and rap influenced because I love hip hop and rap. Do you know what I mean? I love lyrics and I love wordplay and I love clever writing. I love clever rhymes as well. So for me, I was always writing vocal patterns in like hip hop sort of like rapping sort of style, like with that sort of swagger,
Yeah, yeah.
that sort of bounce to it, and then like clever rhymes within lines as well. So it's not just, oh, I'm not just rhyming the last word of every line. I'll be rhyming words within the line as well. And when I do that, that changes the structure of the line itself. So then it becomes more bouncy just because of the placement of the syllables and the rhymes within the line and stuff like that. But yeah, lyrics was like, that was a big thing that I always, when I was writing lyrics, they had to be really, really good.
Really, really, really
I was
good.
just like, I'm not putting any old shite out. Like, if it's not good, it's not going on.
Yeah.
So
I think that was also kind of a big part from like Surpassing that came out 2009 and then 2011, Disruption came out. And even just the lyrical direction was a big change as well as the musical direction. And I think that's what scared a
yeah,
lot of people off. But it's
yeah,
grown to be
probably.
probably my second favorite album, which must be
Hmm.
weird given the reaction it got at the time.
Um, I think at the time we didn't really know what we wanted it to be. It
Yeah,
was the difficult second album, weren't it? We didn't know
every
what we
band does
wanted to
it.
be. Yeah, we didn't know what we wanted to be because we'd done the first album, but it's like the whole point of the first album was to be as brutal and aggressive and offensive as possible. Do you know what I mean? Within the realms of brutal death metal, because it was like you're listening to stuff like Dying Fetus, Cannibal Corpse, Development, and you're like, I can write well more horrendous lyrics than that. Like, do you know what I mean? And that was the whole point of it, was to out Cannibal Corpse, like to out Development. Or if you think these lyrics are horrible, then wait until you get a load of this. Like, that was the whole point of it. But when you've done that, it's like,
What do you
where do you
do?
go from there?
Yeah,
Like, what do we do? Just same thing again? Why? Why would you do the same thing again? What's the point? So
yeah,
that was the thing. It was just like, I think like when we did that second album, we didn't really know who or what we were because we didn't want to do the same thing again, but we didn't know what we were supposed to do.
Yeah,
Because we were still really young as well. You got to remember that we were like super young as well.
yeah, definitely. But it's especially when you did the Surreption 2 and kind of gave it the coat of paint that it really needed. I think it's become a lot more love now, especially like again, it's my probably second favorite album with We're Only Gods being definitely, I think, the kind of peak that
Mm.
was, and still to this day, I think it's a masterpiece. Um, but then obviously the world decided, no, you cooked, but you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
getting kicked out the kitchen and fucking you get stranded by the pandemic. But again, that gave us a little silver lining in the cloud with you streaming and
Mm.
kind of
I
getting your foot
think
in that world.
I think if the pandemic didn't happen, I would have never tried streaming.
Yeah,
So I don't think I'd have done streaming when I left the band. So I
yeah,
wouldn't be here now doing what I'm doing now
yeah.
if it weren't for the pandemic in a weird way.
It is a weird thing. And I definitely think that, and this is probably my kind of conspiracy theory type moment where I think when that happened, there was a split in the timeline. So on one side, you've got if the pandemic never happened, and then we've got the one where we're at now where it did happen and all sorts of dumb shit happened. But I do sometimes wonder if the pandemic didn't happen,
Hmm.
what would have happened? You know, it's a weird thing, and it's weird that that was 6 years ago, which is a long time, you
Yeah,
know.
that was mad, that, innit?
6 years ago was when the lockdowns first started happening, and I'll remember it was because I got made redundant from my last job in the February 2020, and then the pandemic happened, and everywhere was screaming for staff because everybody was leaving from COVID. And I had interviewed at fucking like it's weird. You send out 100+ job applications and you get maybe three interviews. I got turned down from McDonald's.
No.
Fucking hell! Like if that's not a blow to your fucking ego, it's you got turned down by McDonald's of all places.
I think everyone, fucking dude, I feel like jobs are so hard to come by now at the moment.
Oh God, yeah, 100%.
It's crazy. Do you know what
It
I mean?
is. But I feel
I
that.
won't feel too bad about that. Like, I think they'll be fucking turning down everyone. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's trying to get a job.
Mhm. But I feel that you could do any job, to be honest. You could be sat in a fucking Greg's and you'd be the most charismatic sausage roll maker on the planet.
I couldn't work at Greg's, man. I'd eat too many sausage rolls. I've eaten
He's
them
a man
all
that
day,
gets high
bro.
in his own supply. I mean,
I
look,
would
prime
be eating them
example,
all day.
he wears his own merch every day. This is the kind of thing we're dealing with. You really
Of
think he's
course, I
going to
wear
get
my own
high?
merch all day. Of course, I do. Someone's got to.
That's the only reason that he started up the merch stores because he needed clothes. That's it.
Because I just
Only
wanted to wear
reason.
cool shit.
And he have made some cool shit. Like for example, this amazing Suramo Kingwa jersey, and you can get the hat as well. You can get these as well, but you gotta perform a blood sacrifice in the Twitch
they're
chat for that.
special, man. They get given away.
You
They're
have to
special.
perform a blood sacrifice and you need to appease the slam gods. And then maybe if you're lucky, Jason will bequeath you with a official blue monster hat. You've got the forgive the glare from my shiny head. You got the Slam King patch on the back as well. And the ears move. Look at me, I'm excited. But there's also he
You have to
does
tune into the Twitch channel, the Twitch stream to get your hands on one of those apps. They're giving away.
exactly.
They're special now.
They are special. Only a
Strictly
select few are
limited.
allowed to wear them. Super limited. Definitely does not have a box full of them. Don't know what you're on about. Nope. They are super limited. There's like one left. So if you want it, you got to get in that Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the Slam King.
There's not that many left of them, you know. There's not that many left.
How did you manage to get it made? Because I know the original Blue Monster
Well,
hat.
I had to like search to find the hats, which was a ball ache,
Yeah.
and
It's
then
mad that
I
you
had to try
just,
and get enough, and then I had to try and get enough of them, which was also a ball ache,
yeah.
and um, and then I had the patches made, and then just sew the patches on.
You strike me as a very patient man to do all that embroidery. I couldn't do it. I've got big fucking elephant hands, you know what I mean? I can't do it. But speaking of like the Twitch streams, we have some questions fielded in from our fellow Queechlings of the Discord and some other people as well. But
Lay him on me.
would you like to have a serious question or a stupid question?
Go for it.
Which one, serious or stupid?
Start with a serious one.
Start with a serious question. So this one is from our lovely Marlene, and it is, what was the most daunting thing about becoming a father? And do you feel now that that fear was founded?
Ooh. Hmm. I mean, the most daunting thing about becoming a father initially was being completely and utterly responsible for another life, like a life that's completely dependent on you to make sure that they're safe, to make sure that they're healthy, to make sure that they're loved, to make sure that they're fed. Like, do you know what I mean? To make sure that everything is safe and loved and protected. Like, to have another human being utterly dependent on you for life. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that was massively daunting. Not like in a bad way, like because I've always wanted kids. I've always wanted kids. Like, so I was like super excited. Um, but yeah, it's like that's like a whoa moment. Do you know what I mean? That's like crazy. That somebody else, because up until that point, no one's dependent on you. Do you know what I mean? If anything, you've been dependent on your parents,
Yeah.
like up until you're about 18 or whatever. So it's like for the tables to turn, you're like, oh, right, this is serious. Do you know what I mean? It's like the most serious thing that could happen in your life.
Yeah.
Somebody else being
100%.
completely dependent on you, completely reliant on you, and you're 100% responsible for making sure that they're safe and loved and protected and cared for and alive.
I mean that bit is kind of
Do you know what I
important. Like
mean? Like
we're not doing the Ed Gain fucking
that's
just,
the
oh, they're fine in a basement. They're in the
yeah,
basement,
that's
you know.
the that was the most daunting thing. But again, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
It was just a whoa, this is
Well, for
real.
what it's worth, I think you've done a fantastic job. One of my favorite streams you've done since you came back was learning the brain rot slang. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. And then your
Every
10 out
day's a
of
school
10
day.
gritty. Exactly. And then your 10 out of 10 gritty impersonation.
Yeah, I
10 out
do
of
a good
10.
gritty.
He does do a good gritty. He does do a good moonwalk as well. If you scroll
I
down
do
far
an
enough
excellent
on his
moonwalk.
Instagram, he is he's nailing the moonwalks. He could, if streaming doesn't work out, he could be a backup dancer. You know.
Maybe,
Yeah. You don't quite
maybe in
have the
another
legs
life.
for like wearing the tights and spandex. You don't quite have the legs for that, but you know, you never know. It could happen. I think
Just
it'd be
work out a bit,
terrifying
it'll be
seeing
fine.
you just fucking floundering about on stage. Oh fuck, I fell over.
Just moonwalking.
Just
Never fall
moonwalking
over
it.
when I do a moonwalk.
I give it 5 minutes before you do.
I'm too good.
He is too good. He's a very professional man, you know. But so that was a serious question. Let's find a ridiculous question. And this one's from Ash from Discord as well. Do
Okay.
you wipe towards the sack or away from it?
Um, I wipe outwards. I do
Outwards.
neither. So what I do is I get a wipe in either hand into the crevice and then spread outwards. I don't wipe from back to front or front to back. I wipe from left to right. Do you know what I mean? That's how I wipe. That's
If
because I'm a
I'd planned
maverick.
this better, I
I'm a
would have
rule
had
breaker.
Steve
Do you know
just
what I mean?
fucking. If I'd planned this better, I would have had Steve come in and just be like, "What do you mean you wipe outwards?
Of
That doesn't mean anything. You can't wipe out your ass.
course
What
you
do you
can.
mean?"
Outwards.
I
That's
can't
the that's
picture
the
that.
that's the
That's
trick that the rest of humanity is not yet picked up on. That's the real way to wipe your ass.
man's
Outwards.
like Prometheus for toilet hygiene. This man's Prometheus from toilet hygiene. But that's it's not an answer that I thought I'd hear, to be honest. On a at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday, is I wipe my arse outwards, but
Outwards. Left to right.
left to right. That's an image in my head now. It's a good thing that I've slept already. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sleeping tonight because all I can think about is just toilet paper going
You'll think about it again,
outwards.
Eggy.
I will. I'll be editing this podcast, and all I'll hear is I wipe outwards from left to right. That's amazing. Would you like another serious question or another stupid question?
Yeah, give us a serious one. Alternate them.
Alternate them. Okay. Next one is from Martin Prime. I made sure it's the Prime one. I checked
Martin Prime.
because
All hail
you
Martin
know
Prime.
he's been like Lady Dragon just keeps cloning him and they keep popping up. Like I found one when I was traveling here on Saturday night. I was sat in the train and I look over and I'm going, wait a minute, how do you get up here? You got a
He's
Scottish
everywhere.
Martin. He is everywhere, but
Tartan
from
Martin.
we've got Martin McMartin, we've got Martin O'Martin from Ireland as well that we rated from LD Stream the other night. We've got Martin O'Martin, but this one's from Martin Prime, and it is out of everybody that you've toured with most, let's try again. Out of all the people you've toured with,
Hmm.
who do you miss the most, and who would you meet up with for a pint or brew if you could?
Oh, there's so many.
He's
There's
played with a
so
lot of
many.
people.
Um, Probably Will.
Will Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's such a lovely guy. Like, there's so many, though. I've got so many friends from touring. Matt from Angel Maker. Like, Dave from Signs of the Swarm. Do you know what I mean? Alan from Distant. I've got so many friends. It's hard for me to pick one. Do you know what I mean? Because I'd go for a pint with any of them. Any of them.
Yeah.
I've been so blessed to have made friends with so many wonderful people over the years. Like, honestly, like, truly blessed.
That is really it's super wholesome, you know. And was there ever somebody that you got to tour with that you were like completely starstruck? Like you just kind of stood there and melted at the thought of being in the same room with them?
Corpse Grinder.
Yeah, I
Corpse
believe
Grinder. The
that.
first time I toured with Corpse Grinder, I was just like, oh my God. I
And
was
all you
like,
could
oh
see was
my
neck.
God.
Yeah,
It's fucking Corpse Grinder, dude.
it is. No, 100%. I still remember, I think it was that same tour that you were on where there was a bunch of bootleggers outside the Barrowlands and he chased them off. It
Probably.
was it was beautiful. Just, hey, get out of here. They
You don't
came
want
back
Corpse
though, because
Grinder
they're
running at you.
bastards, but oh no, you don't. Because he could just like I'm convinced that he's like the guy from Fantastic Four where he can just stretch his neck out and use it as a club
He's a
to
fucking
just
unit, man.
swing at you.
He's a unit.
He's
He's
a unit of a
massive.
man, but he's a lovely, lovely man.
Oh, he's lovely. Like, genuinely lovely. Like an actual teddy bear.
Yeah.
He's
You have
amazing.
any like obviously that you can tell because I'm not looking to get people in trouble here, but were there any kind of super funny moments or like super surreal moments from the tours that you did with them? Because you've done it, I think, a couple, three with Cannibal.
Um, There's one where, well, I mean, there was loads of funny shit. Funny shit was happening every day, but like from the first ever tour I did with Cannibal Corpse, I remember I was hanging out with George and he had a bottle of Jameson in his hand. And he's like, like giving it to everyone. But like I say giving it to everyone, he was like, just go drink, drink. drink. And he's like, and everyone's taking a swig of it. And he goes, Jason, drink. And I was just like, George, if I have a swig of that, I'll throw up because I can't drink whiskey like that. Like I'll just as soon as it goes into my mouth, like I'll just immediately throw up. And I was like, I can't, George. He's like, you need to take a drink, man. You need to take a drink. Everybody's doing it. I'm like, but I'm going to be sick, George. He's like, doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. He was just like, I don't care if you're sick. You don't even have to drink it. You just like, just, do you know what I mean?
Get it in your mouth.
And I was like, oh, George, you're gonna make me sick. And he was just like, just take a drink, man. And I was just like, right. Like fucking threw up immediately. And he's like, like slapping me on the back and shit. I'm just like, he's just fucking funny, man. He's just super happy all the time. Just wants to fucking hang out and just chat shit. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, never takes anything serious, like too serious. Do you know what I mean? He's just chill as fuck.
I think that's definitely the kind of winning combination when you're any kind of artist or public figure is don't take yourself too seriously.
Mm.
Like with Cannibal Corpse, they've like over 40 years, like they've locked in and they work hard, but
Yeah.
beyond that, they just have a laugh. And it's good to see other younger bands, Healing Flesh, probably prime example. Like they take their shit seriously. They lock in and they make good music. But beyond that, it's just funny.
Yeah,
And they
just having
take the
fun.
piss.
That's the best way to do it. Just have fun. Do it because you love it.
Yeah, take the piss. I like bands that take the piss as
And
well.
if it takes off, great. If not, then you're still having fun. Do you know what I mean? I think the moment that you stop caring about having fun
Yeah.
is like that's the moment when
Yeah, just stop.
it's just
Yeah.
not fun anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. 100%. 100%. So now that we've had a serious question, we're back to another stupid one. And this one's from our man Nosser from Covet the Throne. Shout out them, by the way. He did the new intro outro music for the pod as well and for the channel. And this one is, did you in fact swing your balls like a hairy mace?
every day, every day
Every
in the
day.
morning when you get up, that's the morning exercise. Is to set your physical equilibrium. Do you know what I mean? Because as everybody knows, one testicle is lower than the other.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? So that means that straight from the off, your balance is off because one test is lower than the other. So you have to reset that. And the only way to do that is with centrifugal motion for the tethers. Do
Centrifugal motion.
you know what I mean?
Oh, that's
You got to treat them
incredible.
like an astronaut in training.
Yeah.
Spin them bastards.
Spin them.
That's how you reset yourself for the morning. And then you can then the rest of the day's a cakewalk.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. When you wake up in the morning, you make sure you swing your tethers. It will set everything right. You know what? I'm going to try that tomorrow when I wake up first thing in the morning, and I'm
You'll
just going to
notice the
swing them.
difference. You'll notice the
Yeah.
difference straight away.
Could be a new like form of yoga,
If you've got
Now
balance
that kind of,
problems, that'll sort you out.
yeah, just swing the tethers every morning. Do that for like a month, and everything will reset itself.
No, you only have to do it for about 30 seconds. You don't want to do it for a whole month. You get sort of
No,
rest.
not continuously for a month, because that's like that would throw your back out. But if you do that for a few seconds every morning for 30 days, this is an exclusive announcement for Cracking the Shell viewers. This is our Slam King's new wellness program.
Yes.
That's what
Testicular wellness.
it's important, especially because like we obviously had Jeremy Clarkson, he experienced cancer recently, and his first thing was get checked. If something ain't right, get it checked. And this is what's going to help you make sure that everything's in equilibrium. And if you see something that's not right, get it checked.
If you wake up and your balance is off,
Yeah.
give him a swing. Give him a swing.
Yeah. Give him a swing. It's the best way to do it. Next question is from our Mod Queen Supreme Chaka, and she says, if you could change one thing in the world, one thing, what would it be?
If I could do, sorry, my phone was going off then. Go on, say that again. Sorry.
So this question was from Chaka, our mod queen supreme, and she says, if you could change one thing in this world, what would it be?
Hmm. Change one thing in this world.
One thing.
Hmm. Deep that question.
We get deep and crack. Like that's why the
Quite a
podcast is
deep
named what it
question.
is. That's why the podcast is named what it is. It's not just a meta joke about me being bald. It 100% is, by the way. That's the only
Hmm.
reason. Is
If I could
that we
change one
crack the
thing
shell.
about the world, I
Yeah.
would change all sausages to be penis flavored.
Penis flavored sausages.
Penis flavored sausages.
This is the man, you have given him godlike powers to change anything in the world, like it's The Sims, and he chooses penis flavored sausages.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to elucidate any more than
I'm not
that.
even going to explain why. I'm
No,
just going to leave
we're
it there.
just,
I'm going to let you sit in that one and think about it.
yeah,
All sausages, including hot dogs, will be penis flavored.
penis flavored. I think that's the best. I think that's the best way that we can. It's the best answer that you can give to that. World hunger? No. Poverty? No. Penis
Penis
flavored
flavored sausages.
sausages? Yeah. No, 100%. Anyway, next question is another serious one
Hunger. Who do
from.
you think I'm, Miss World? You think this is? I'm
What do
just
you think
sitting
this
there.
is?
I would end the world hunger. No, penis flavored sausages.
Penis flavored sausages. Oh, that's incredible. This one's from Marlene as well. It's kind of a spin-off from that question, which is if you had the whole world listening for one moment and you were able to tell them one thing, what would it be? If you had the
I'd
entire
save up
world.
all of my farts for a whole week and unleash them all in that moment, earth shattering, like a fart that would rip through the space time continuum, and
So
that
it
would
would be
be
a
me announcing myself to the world because I don't think that there'd be any better way of describing myself. Do you know what I mean? I could sit here all day and just be like,
yeah,
"My name's Jason, and I do this. These are the things I like." No, massive fart,
massive fart.
massive fart, and then everyone goes, "Damn, I
Yeah.
know what this
Because
guy.
when you have
I know
such a
exactly what
fart
this
that
guy's about. This is my type
yeah,
of guy. That'd be me."
yeah. No, and I would 100% agree with that. Because if you come into a room and you fart, that's you announcing your presence to the world. You don't want to
Mm.
just do a little
It's like a
no.
dominance thing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It is. It shows your impending dominance.
Maintain
Yeah.
eye contact and just release that fart.
Yeah.
See who leaves first.
The ones that leave are the weakest. That's your impending dominance, that one.
It is.
Boom. Great joke. But that reminds me of like that's the kind of thing you would do 100%. And you did do it at 6 a.m. on a random Tuesday. And he
Mm.
posted in our Discord at 5:58 a.m. This is not p.m. This is a.m. So we're in the morning, right? And he said, have you ever done a fart that was so long that it made you want to turn back time? I had to throw that one in there because just out of context, I think that that's beautiful. That
That was in context. There was no other context provided.
No, literally just at 5:58 a.m. I was on my way to work. I checked Discord just before I started, and I just see, have you ever done a fart that was so long and loud that it made you want to turn back time?
Told you I don't sleep.
It's true he doesn't. Unless it's like maybe once a month and then he sleeps for a day straight. But then
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm like Rip
That's
Van
it.
Winkle.
You're ripping Van Winkles constantly, mate.
Yeah.
This one's from Ryan, who fronts the band Teeth Everywhere, who you'll probably like as well, to be fair. And he asked from Instagram, have you ever had a Yorkshire biscuit tea?
Yeah. Is
Yeah?
that the tea bags that taste like biscuits?
Yeah, so it's like a kind of, it's a
Yeah,
dark tea, kind of
I
malty
did not
flavor.
care for them. Did
No?
not care for them. No, no, did not like it. Did not like it. Just give me Yorkshire tea. Just
Yorkshire
straight
tea.
up Yorkshire tea. No fancy bits. Don't put no bells or whistles or fucking little nipple tassels on it. I don't want that. I just want a cup of tea. Tea bag, hot water. Let it steep for 3 minutes. Remove the tea bag. Put the milk in. There you go. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. If I want a biscuit, I'll have a biscuit with it.
What biscuit goes best with tea?
Malted milk, chocolate malted milk. Easy. Chocolate malted milk. Best of both worlds. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Don't need no fancy
Chocolate
tea bag for
and
that.
biscuit. Yes,
Yeah.
please. I don't want my tea to taste like biscuit though. Do you know what I mean? I won't get tea flavored biscuits. It's an abomination. Sick of people
Abomination.
messing with tea bags, man. I'm sick of it. Stop putting fruit in it. Stop
Yeah,
putting fruit in tea
I
bags.
never
Just
did
stop doing
get
it.
that. Just
Do you
have
know what I
fruit
mean?
with your tea,
Who
like have a
like
banana with your tea or something.
I'm not being funny, right? I don't want a tea bag that's like one of those fucking all these tea bags that are going around that are like. Do you remember when there was the Black Death in London? Shit, like remember the plague, right?
Yes, I
Remember
was
when
alive in
people
the
used to
1800s,
remember
Jason.
when people
Yeah.
used to walk around with those little like fucking little bags with like all the fucking potpourri in it and shit, and like they used to like that walk around because they thought that that would get rid of the smell. Like that's what people are putting in the tea bags now. I don't want that. I don't want potpourri in my tea.
I
Bin it
still
off.
love that.
Bin it off.
Bin
Actually,
it off.
I'm going to change my answer to that question before. If I could change one thing in the world, I'd get rid of fucking bullshit tea bags.
No, you'll
Bin
not be
them.
inviting
Bin
Chaka
them
around
off.
for tea
All of
then.
them. Eliminated. Eliminated. They're not allowed anymore.
Eliminate any
Not
fancy
even that they're
tea.
not allowed. They don't exist. These only tea bags, just normal tea bags, Yorkshire tea, PG, Tetley. That's all you need. You don't need anything more than that. Fucking raspberry tea. Raspberry tea? Get a
Yeah.
fucking juice if you want a fucking raspberry. You don't
I
make
know.
tea out of raspberries. You make cordial out of raspberries. Have a Vimto. Do you know what I mean?
I
That's what
think
you're after.
so.
If you want something fruity, have a Vimto. You can have
Yeah.
Vimto or you can have tea. That's it. Those are your two choices. If I was the emperor of the known world, that those would be your drinks of choice. You can have
Vimto
water,
tea.
Vimto, or a normal cup of tea. That's it. And if you don't want any of them, then you're going to be thirsty.
What, no love for the iron brew? Terrible that.
No,
No.
no. I've said what I've said, and I'm standing by it. I stand on business. Do you know what I
He
mean?
does stand in business. He does stand in business. And it's commendable. It's very commendable that you stand in business, even
Milk's
when you're
allowed,
wrong.
but only if you're putting it in tea or cereal. You can't have a glass of milk. That's not allowed.
Well, shit, I guess I'm just going to die on this planet then, because I like a glass of milk.
Well, you can get around that by having a cup of tea.
That's weird. That's the thing. And that's something that, like, I've joked about. It's like I'm the worst British person on the planet. I don't like tea.
You have no place in my world then, in my new world.
What? So I can't even just use
You're
my
not
shiny
allowed.
head as the disco ball.
Not unless you're drinking tea, Vimto or water.
I mean, out of all those ones, I guess I'm drinking water then, because we all
Right,
know
there
that
you go then.
Scotland has
You're
the best
allowed.
water.
You're allowed back in now.
I was kicked out for all of 3 seconds.
Yeah, you're
Have some
about to be
water.
banished. Sent out into the void of space.
Unbelievable that. I can't believe he'd kick out his most trusted advisor.
I would be a fucking tyrant when it came to tea bags.
I
Absolute
feel
tyrant.
That could
The teabag
be
tyrant, they'd call me.
the teabag tyrant. That could mean so many different things, Jason. I'm very glad that we have context here because you can't be
You can
going
take
around
that however
teabagging
you can
people.
take that however you want to take that.
You heard it just here,
But you'll
folks.
always take the tea
Ex-Ingested
with milk.
vocalist Jason
That's the
Evans. He
that's
goes around
the
teabagging.
that's the rule.
That's the rule. Well, you know what? It's commendable. It's stupid, but it's commendable.
It's genius.
Sometimes it's genius. It's almost frightening. And if you want to hear some samples of this genius, then you can tune in live in the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Slam Kings Twitch channel,
Hell yeah.
where you can hear all sorts of incredible things, incredible brushes of wisdom. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, we have a little channel on the Discord, which you can join. It has the links in the description called Stream Quotes. And there is such wisdom in there, and I am truly blessed to be a
There's
part of
no
it.
context allowed on the quotes.
No, there is no. I am reading these
You're not
quotes.
allowed context on the street
Nope, there is
quotes.
none. The only I am reading them exactly as they are written. There is nothing else, purely as they were written, and that is the first one I'm going to read is present bumhole, then let me punch him in bumhole.
Yep. I'm not providing any explanation or context to these quotes, Aggie.
No, that's
They are
fine.
what
I
they
would
are.
not. I don't need them.
Moments in time.
There are moments in time that I have been painlessly capturing and archiving in the grand Queechieverse archives. And the next one will be, nah, fuck off, lumpy juice. No context.
No. I
None.
refuse to elaborate.
No. You don't
I
need to. I think
refuse.
that
I
they stand
refuse to
on their
elaborate.
own. They stand perfectly on their own. Androids do not piss. Same again. We don't we don't need to. We don't
That's
need
more of a
to.
statement now.
Yeah. But speaking of statements, I'm going to do a couple more because obviously I can't be exposing everything. If you want that, then you need to come to the streams, at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays and 8 p.m. on Fridays on the Slam King Twitch channel and YouTube if you don't watch on Twitch, but we all know Twitch is the place to be. Twitch
Twitch
is
is
the
the club.
place to be. Where you can use wonderful emotes like the Jace face. That's his favorite one. Make sure to spam that.
Medical condition though.
He loves it. He loves it. Whenever you enter that chat the first time and you throw him a subscription, that's the emote to spam. It's his favorite. He has told me himself, Eggy, it's my favorite emote
It's a
of
medical
all time.
condition. Medical condition. You shouldn't make fun of it.
But you
Been
make fun of
diagnosed.
but you make fun of my medical condition of being bald.
I would never do anything like that.
No,
I would
it's not
never
like
ever
you
do
told me I
anything
had a
like that.
short back and sides and top. Definitely didn't tell me that.
Yeah, but I was just commenting on your nice haircut.
Have you had a haircut, Jason? You look different
No,
today.
no.
No?
I've shaved my chin.
Shaved your chin. Just the chin. Nothing else, just the chin.
Just my chin. And my
Just the
gooch,
chin.
but never my balls.
Never the
So it's
balls.
like a genital mustache.
Genital mustache. Why does that sound like a fucking like a gore grind brand? You know? You know the kind of vocals that just straight up sound like toilets. We are
Yeah.
genital mustache.
Genital mustache.
Genital
It'd
mustache.
definitely be from Czech.
Definitely from either Germany or like the Czech Republic, and their logo is literally just they've thrown spaghetti
Definitely
at the
Czech.
wall.
Genital
Definitely the
mustache would
Czech.
be from Czech.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, I believe that. I 100% believe that.
I've
But
been to enough European metal festivals to know that genital mustache would be from Czech.
yeah, I believe that. Let's see what other. I'm just scrolling through the archives as we speak, and do we change it up and do some from your cohort, Steam Horus? What
If
do
you
you
want,
think?
if you want.
Let's do some from. Let's do some from Steam Horus. This one will be a recent one, and it's just Why does everyone look like their instruments just farted? Because that is a thing that we've noticed. Because this was from we did a hangout. It was a couple of weeks ago, I think, and you were doing some reaction videos, and one of them was to the new single from our beloved boys in Brain Bath, whose new
Mm.
album's releasing next month. But enough shameless promo of that. We're here to shamelessly promote this HOON. But we had C watch that video, and out of everything he could take away from it, everything that you could take away from it, the music, the video itself, he just simply said, "Why does everyone look like their instruments just farted?" He's a very elaborate thinker, so he is.
very, he's a very observant man.
He is very observant. He can see very well, which is impressive given he has very tiny eyes.
He does have small eyes. He does have
He does
small
have
eyes.
small eyes, but that tracks because you have giant eyes and a giant forehead, and then he's got a massive head,
I've
but
just
he's
got
got
wide
tiny
face.
eyes.
That's all it is. I've got wide set face.
He does. He's got SpongeBob's face, which just there it is. It's a
My
handsome
face
face.
perfectly fits my head. That's what it is. I think that's why my face is so jarring because it fits my head so perfectly.
It is. He's just everything about him was constructed. Like when you're making a character in an RPG like Baldur's Gate, and you're making your character, someday when they were making Jace's character, they just went, "We're gonna dump all the points in charisma, and that's it."
From all the points in shit talking.
But isn't charisma the same thing
Suppose
as
I
shit
suppose that
talking?
might be charisma.
I would say it's charisma. I mean, it's how you've been able to do everything you've done, which is commanding audiences at the palm of your hand, whether it's on a stage in front of 500 people right before you shit yourself in Gothenburg, you know,
Yeah.
then he's walking
While I
around
was
like a
shitting as
fucking.
well. While I was shitting as well. Mid shit.
He did it while shitting. He
Pre,
shits to assert dominance.
pre, during, and post poo.
And yet he still had the audience in the palm of his hand. If
Absolute pro.
only he was playing
Absolute
in
pro.
somewhere like Silent Hill, where he played Silent Hill 2 as well on stream. And most people, when they play through a game, they'll play through the game and they'll be immersed in the story, but not our Jason. No, he takes Silent Hill in a different direction, and he reviewed every single toilet in the game.
Every single one.
Every single one. There was not a toilet that was left unscrutinized.
There's a lot of toilets in that game as well.
There was.
Like a mad amount of toilets. More toilets than I've ever seen in any game.
Yeah.
Crazy. And none of them were nice.
No, there was not one. I think the highest you gave one was a three.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, I think I gave one like a 4.
But that was like one toilet out of
Hmm.
hundreds.
Most of them were covered in shit though. So
There was shit, there was no toilet paper, there was a lot of weird penis people kind of lurking about as well, where they were spewing poo at you,
it
or
was a
you
trip.
battered them with a baseball bat.
It was a trip
Well,
that game.
it was a trip that game. And in the end, we turned out that James the Cuck Sunderland, he did it. Can't believe he did. He was that much of a cuck that he killed his wife.
He did kill his wife. He
He
did kill
did.
his wife. But he was a skaghead though, weren't he? So do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He was
He was
completely
total
out his
head.
face.
He was
Yeah.
like constantly injecting himself with shit.
Yeah. That
So he was
explains
like
why he was
wandering
seeing
through some
everybody
town.
as, yeah.
Oh, my dead wife sent me a letter. No, she didn't, James. She didn't,
No, you
mate. It
killed her.
was on the horse.
He did it. But he's done a lot of killing. And as of you in a lot of games you've played, for example, in Kingdom Come Delivery, which is his newest project at the moment, he's killed. He's going around and killing dogs.
No, I was disabling medieval alarm systems.
You were
We
killing a
don't call
dog.
it killing dogs. We call it disabling medieval alarm systems.
And even then, you still got killed.
No, not after I killed it. Not after I disabled the alarm systems. That was I kept getting killed, and I was like, how can I get this ring off this man? And basically, it was some geezer and he was like armored up and tooled up. He had a big sword and everything. He had two dogs as well. And I was like, these dogs keep. I can't break in at night while he's asleep because he's got these dogs and they'll just wake him up. So I was like, maybe if I kill these dogs. So then I killed these dogs, went home, had a sleep until like midnight, went back while the guy was in bed, crept into his house, started trying to pick the lock on his trunk, but then he woke up. But because this is how good the game is, because he was in bed, he didn't have his armor on or have his sword. So when he came to fight me, he was just stood in his pajamas trying to punch me, and then I just pulled my sword out and just slaughtered him. Took his shit. 4D chess that Eggy.
That is
Do you know what I mean?
4D chess.
And
That is
you
4D
lot in the
chess.
chat were all like reprimanding me for killing the dogs, and I was just like, worked though, didn't it? Do you know
It
what I mean?
worked.
It did work. It
No, it
worked.
did. It did work. It did work. Just like
This is how you. This is what I mean. You have to immerse yourself in the medieval. Do you know what I mean? I went medieval on his dogs,
yeah,
and it worked. And then I
it did
slaughtered a man.
work.
I woke a man up in the middle of the night and slaughtered him in his pajamas.
Yeah. And then you stole a ring. All that for a ring.
Yeah, for a ring that meant nothing.
Yeah. Amazing.
Brilliant.
Henry's doing a great job at being a postman. It's like that. It's like you remember Postal 2. It's like that, except you can't piss in people.
Oh, I've not played Postal 2 for ages.
That should be like the next thing or like a one-off where you just go around and piss in as many people as possible.
I don't even know if you're allowed to play Postal 2 on Twitch.
I mean, if they let Baldur's Gate 3, where you're literally fucking people, you know, they can get away with a bit of a golden shower, you know what I mean? If you can literally go around and bang people on Twitch. I mean, remember that whole thing with fucking everybody in hot tubs and bikinis, and they let that on Twitch? I'm just
Oh shit!
saying.
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
And gambling as well. They let gambling on Twitch. Fucking actual poker games. It's like,
That's mad.
how did this go from a place where you streamed video games to like a slightly less
Whatever makes
hardcore
money in
version
it,
of
I
the
guess.
hub?
Whatever makes money in it.
Yeah. I mean that could be hopefully that's not an arc that we see you in your Twitch career where you're in your
What, playing
pants in
poker
a
in a
hot
hot
tub.
tub?
Playing poker in a hot tub in your pants. Every fucking every
Maybe.
tip bit sub you get, you just swing your cheeks or your lack of arse cheeks. But I mean, you have to respect the man for getting the bag, I have
Yeah,
to respect that. But there's just better ways of going around it, for sure. So
yeah.
hopefully we don't see the Jason no arse hot tub stream arc
You
from
never
him.
know. Never say never, Eggy.
That's true. And I've learned that pretty quickly since the Baldur's Gate streams, really, is that if you think he won't do something, it's the first thing he's going to do. He's in the character creation. He's making Paul Queechie. He gets to make a sidekick. Who does he make? Steve.
It looked so much like him as well. It was so funny. I
There's
don't think I've
still,
ever laughed that hard at something in a game. Like, genuinely. I don't think
yeah,
I've ever laughed that much at something.
I think that was definitely because there were some moments where you were absolutely creasing yourself, which a lot of them, thankfully, have been archived on clips, which you will find on his Twitch page
Mhm.
and on his Instagram as well. Like one of my favorites, not so much that you were laughing, more that I was laughing, was New Year's. We were doing the New Year's special, and you played Elden Ring again, and you did crowd control.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And what was the first thing that happened? Do
Oh,
you
you
remember?
dropped Melania on me straight away.
What do you mean I
Straight
didn't do it?
away.
The chat did
Straight
it.
away. Didn't even let me get out the fucking first door.
No.
Straight away, Melania.
Well, yeah, because you beat Melania first try, so it's like surely you can do it
I
again, you
beat I
know?
beat Melania on the 50th try,
Was it
which
50?
I have been told is very good. I've been
You,
told, like, for considering that was my first ever Souls game, beating Melania on your 50th try is apparently pretty good.
yeah. You're definitely a better man than me when it comes to that. As much as I love the kind of art style, the world building of Souls games, I don't really want to bash my head against the wall for 20
I
hours.
wouldn't. I wouldn't play any other Souls games just because I don't like them. I've tried the other ones. I just don't like them. I don't like the way they play. It just
Yeah,
doesn't feel right. Whereas Elden Ring is like way more accessible and way more playable for a gamer like me. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? But yeah, I really enjoyed Elden Ring.
It was
But
a lot
yeah,
of fun.
I
We
wouldn't
had
expect to see me playing any other Souls games. So
I think you've definitely
definitely
kind
wouldn't.
of found your niche when it comes to Twitch. Obviously, your first go around, it was kind of just playing anything.
Yeah,
GTA was a prime one, and do you think that you'll give GTA 6 a go when it comes out, or are you gonna
yeah.
wait? Yeah,
No, I'm gonna get it as soon as it comes out. It's fucking GTA 6.
it's wild. It's like a boogeyman of video games.
It's
Is it
fucking
real?
GTA
Is it
6.
not?
Like I know, like loads of people go, no, boycott it. No one's gonna boycott it.
No. The
No
world's going to shut down.
boycott it. It's fucking GTA 6. It's the biggest game of all time. No one's gonna boycott it, and I'm not gonna because I want to fucking play it. So, do you know what I mean? I'll be downloading that, pre-downloading it because I've seen that. So I'm not gonna pre-order it yet, but I'll pre-order it like 3 days before it comes out because it comes out on I think it's the 19th, but you can
Yeah.
download it from like the 15th or something. But you just won't be able to play it until the 19th. So I'm just going to do that because obviously they've gone. Should probably give people 3 days to download it because everyone's going to be downloading it, so the servers are going to be fucking overloaded.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just put it on download
It's going to
like three
be
days before.
it's going to shut down the world, I think.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm probably going to do a fucking uh like fucking massive fucking stream playing that from like midnight. Probably play because it'll be on midnight release, won't it?
I think it is midnight. Yeah, I think you're right.
Do like a fucking subathon or something
I'd begin
where
for
it's
that.
like
I
where
might
it's
not be
like
there at
if you
midnight, but I
fucking
will be there.
I'll initially do like a 4 hour stream and then do like a subathon thing and then I'll play for longer. Like if we hit milestones and shit and
Yeah,
see how
it's a
long we
good
can
thing you
play
don't
for.
sleep anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not gonna make a difference.
He'd do it anyway. He would do it anyway because like there's been times where I'll go to sleep at about maybe 10, 11 most of the time, and I'll wake up and I'll look in because a lot of times I wake up early for work at like 5 a.m. and I'll just see either he's still there and I'm going, wait a minute, I've went to sleep, he's still there. And if he started doing that on camera, on stream, he's chatting mad shit in the Discord. I've woke up to like even just yesterday, I woke up to like 350 messages.
It wasn't all me. Fucking hell.
No, but you're the spark in the tinderbox that
Yeah, I
ignites
was
everything.
involved.
He was involved. He definitely was not instigating anything in any way. Nope.
No, I would never do that.
No, never. It's like how on streams we never ever bully him. Never.
No,
No.
completely
We
not.
respect our streamer. We're not like other chats where we just sit there and shit talk him and tell him how he's terrible at games. No, we never do that. I've even put it in the description. Like, I'm not gonna bully Jason. I never bully Jason. I'm a consummate professional.
Mm,
As everybody that's been on this show can attest, I am the most professional. Like
of course,
fucking
of
Joe
course.
Rogan can suck my nuts. Fuck
Never
him.
say anything other than that.
Yeah, exactly. I am the best podcaster on the planet. Joe Rogan can eat my nut. Joe Rogan can lick my bat wing. He can lick the old bat wing. He can just get in there and give it. I am the best at what I do, just like you are the best at what you do, which is play single player RPGs and bastardize them.
Do you do a lot of bastardizing? That is true.
He does do that. I mean, prime example, you just need to look at when he played through The Witcher, and we had the monster hat in The Witcher, courtesy of
Courtesy of
fellow
Phoenix.
Baldy, courtesy of our fellow Baldy Phoenix. He made the monster hat. He made his sword, which you can see in the background. Like you're not noticing it already. He's got two giant swords, actually three, because there's the katana right behind him.
Do love swords. I
He
like
likes
swords.
his swords. But if you could have any other like medieval weapon be your thing, what would it be?
Mm, mm. I want a real version of the power sword out of HOON.
I said apart from swords.
Oh, apart from swords.
You'd pick swords anyway, let's be real here. Because
Yeah,
as
just
soon as I
always
tell
pick
you
swords.
no, you can't do something, you'd be like, no, I'm going to do
Yeah. Um,
it.
mm,
I quite like myself, I'm quite partial to a flail. Like the ball in the end of the chain and you just swing that shit.
yeah, like a morning star.
Yeah. No, Morningstar's the club where it's got like the mace bit in the end of the club and you just bam.
Ah, right. So like a
Whereas
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
and
the
then
one
you've
on
got
the
the
chain.
flail which is on the chain and you just swing it. I like a
That'd be a
flail.
ball ache to use though. That.
It would ache bottles, that's for sure. You swing it right, it'll ache bottles.
I don't know. I'm quite partial to an axe. I do like
An
axes as well.
axe, one head or two head in the axe.
No, just not a double ended, not a double sided axe. Too unwieldy.
Too unwieldy. I
Yeah,
can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
like a hatchet,
I like a hatchet.
like a
Because you can throw
Viking
it as
style
well, you know
axe.
what I mean? It can become a ranged weapon. You just need to have a
Yeah,
really good
you can
arm.
throw them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't throw a sword,
Not
but you can
unless
throw
you
an
were
axe.
in, you wouldn't throw a sword unless you knew what you were doing and you could like aim like a sniper and pinpoint it,
I don't
laser
know. I don't even
accuracy.
know if you'd be able to throw a sword, like like accurately. Do you know what I mean?
I think if it was like a small sword like a dagger, then you might.
Yeah, you can
You know
throw a dagger.
how
You can throw a dagger. I
yeah.
don't think you could throw a sword though. Like imagine trying to throw that Conan sword. I don't think you could because I don't think it would.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
gravity's a bit
Because
of a bastard for that
an
one.
axe, you can throw an axe because of how it's weighted.
Yeah.
Because it's weighted at one end, so it'll spin. Whereas a sword, you're not going to be able to throw that. You can
Yeah.
throw it, but it's not going to do anything.
No,
Do
it'll just
you
make
know
you
what I mean?
look stupid.
Mm.
Because
You
you're
just
just
won't have a
like,
weapon anymore,
yeah.
and then you'll get killed.
Yeah. And if you want to hear more amazing medieval combat tips, then you need to be sure to join Jason Evans on the Slam King Twitch channel Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and Friday at
I'm
8
not doing
p.m.
great in medieval combat at the moment on the Kingdom Come delivery.
Yeah, Henry is a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bit shit.
He is a bit shit,
The
but
combat's really difficult in it though. Like I still
yeah,
got like
remember the first fight, you were just getting led.
I've been levered in every fight that's
Yeah.
been an actual fight.
A
Killed
lot of
three
people were saying
people,
that he's killed three people and he's
but
played
they
the
were all like
game.
unarmed.
Yeah. So non-armed combat Henry might be okay, but as soon as somebody has a weapon, it's like,
Yeah, as soon as it's an even fight, then I'm dead meat.
yeah. But that's the thing with RPGs is you start off being shit and then you get good.
Yeah, but this is next level shit though.
And
Like I can't even win a fight. I can't win one fight.
it's not even Henry doesn't even have the charisma to talk his way out of fights because he has the one facial expression.
No, he's just rubbish at everything. He's literally
He is.
rubbish at everything.
He is. He can't even deliver cum.
Well, went to a brass house.
Yeah, but you didn't come in the brass house, did you?
Yeah.
The
He
refu
made a delivery
You made a delivery. So
at
somebody
the brass
actually
house.
used.
Yeah, because I went and sold a load of shit, made some money, and then immediately went to the brass house.
Yeah, that's what you
Go
do.
immerse yourself in the medieval. That's what they did. That's what they did back then. Do you know what I
We need to
mean?
bring that kind of attitude back. Everything's came
Back to
so
the
much
brass
about
house.
social media and
Medieval.
fucking. We need to go medieval. Put down the phone, go
Mm-hmm.
outside, find a brass house.
There you go. Kill a dog. Go to the brass house.
Kill a
Medieval.
dog, medieval. Kill a dog, go to the brass house, drink your weight in ale. The Slam can't wait that. But to kind of cap everything off here before we say our taras and let you go about your day being a very busy
Mm.
man. You've played a lot of games that you've considered amazing: Baldur's Gate, Cyberpunk, Witcher. Now you got to rank them.
Mm. Right. Okay.
Of the ones that you've finished, anyway, because obviously we're still in the middle of Kingdom Come Delivery. But in terms of Baldur's Gate, Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, what order would you put them?
I do Cyberpunk at number one.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Cyberpunk at number one. It was so good. Everything about that game was amazing. Like, there's nothing about that game that I didn't like at all. Like, everything was sick. The setting was amazing. The world was amazing. The characters were awesome. The writing was so good. The story was brilliant. Graphics were insane. The gameplay was fucking amazing. Like, 10 out of 10. After that, The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Because
It's Geralt.
again, for all the reasons that I just said with Cyberpunk. The only thing with The Witcher 3 is, the only thing that puts that below Cyberpunk is that it goes on a bit in places.
Sorry. Yeah, I get you.
After that, Baldur's Gate 3. Because it's amazing. But all of these games are masterpieces.
Yeah.
Then probably Elden Ring. Silent Hill 2.
I'm trying to think what other ones you've like played to
Resident
completion
Evil
because we've done
Requiem.
a Requiem. Yeah, completely forget we did Requiem as well.
Resi 4.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, that was weird corner, man.
Yeah. But
Completely
definitely
forgot we did that.
Cyberpunk.
That's been the number one.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Easily number one. Everything about it was shit hot.
I enjoyed watching it, and plus Keanu Reeves is in it, and he makes everything better.
And Idris Elba.
And Idris Elba, yeah, I completely forgot he was in it. It's like I didn't know that apparently the guy that played J.J. Simmons in Spider-Man, he was in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That was sick.
He's like the first main proper boss.
Yeah,
Ketherick.
I don't even remember. Did you fight him? I don't remember.
Yeah, kicked his fucking head in.
You kicked in J.J. Simmons' head.
Kicked his fuck. I pushed his shit all the way in.
That's wild. I completely forgot that. Did you see that clip that's been kind of floating about of him at like a baseball game and Spider-Man's behind him?
Yeah.
You gotta wonder if he's like sick of that shit. Like,
Nah, he
all these
fucking loves it,
actors that
doesn't
have fucking like that kind of thing.
he? He 100% loves that shit.
Yeah. I would. You can't not. It's too
Yeah.
funny. But anyway, I think that should about wrap things up. I think suppose now we just talk about what's next for the Slam King and his content creation adventures.
Loads of stuff. Got loads of things planned. Loads of very, very, very exciting things. But that's all. You just have to keep your eyes out, won't you?
That's
That's all I'm
true.
gonna say. But
He is
yeah, I
very,
just want to.
very good at blue balling people.
I'm very good at that.
He is
I
very good
do
at it.
before I go. Do just want to say massive shout out to the Queechie Crew. Massive shout out to everyone who tunes into my streams, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Huge shout out to everyone in the Discord. Like, honestly, like I said before, I can never
Yeah, they are the best people.
express my gratitude enough to all of you. Like, you guys are fucking awesome. And if you want to join in all the shenanigans, I stream at 7 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and 8 p.m. on Fridays on twitch.tv, the _slam_king. So come hang out, Go and make some new friends. Just talk some shit in the chat. Oh, you don't even have to talk shit in the chat. You can just lurk because we love a lurker as well.
We do love
But
a
yeah,
lurker.
come
You
hang
can
out.
just admire the sheer creative genius and charisma of Jason. He might not be on stage screaming in front of people anymore, but with the right game, you too can make him scream on camera. But yeah, if you guys like what you hear, make sure to give this massive gonk some love. I'll have everything down below. His Instagram, where you can find everything, his Twitch, his YouTube. Can get some beautiful garms like this one here, and all sorts of another amazing shit. T-shirts, we got water bottles, stickers, hats. Get yourself dripped out. Toss some money his way so that way he can buy more swords. That's the only reason he's doing it. He just wants to buy swords.
I do
That's
just
his
want a
whole thing.
massive sword collection.
He just wants a massive sword
That's what it's
collection.
all for.
That's the entire reason. Nothing else. He just wants a big sword collection. But you too, take your big sword, hoof the link in the description, come by the streams, tell him the bald man said hi. Feel free to bully him with love. Obviously, we don't condone proper bullying, or I will hunt you down.
I don't care.
I
I
want.
got thick skin, man.
He's got thick skin everywhere except where it matters because he has no arse.
That
He
is
has
true.
sans
Still
gluteus
looking for it.
maximus.
If anyone's seen it, just pop into the stream chat. Just let me know where it is, where it was last seen. Because I've been
We're
looking for
still
my
looking.
ass. Just don't know where it is.
We're still looking, and we will find
There's
it.
no
And we
reward or anything like that, but you know what I mean.
no,
You're
he
gonna help
spent
an
all his
arseless
money
man
on
out.
swords. He can't give you anything for a reward.
Yeah.
He spent all his money on swords, and I don't even know what else. But thank you all very much for watching. Give some love to Jason. I've been Egward. He's been the Donk, and I will see you all very soon. Peace and love.
Cheers for having me,
Mwah.
Eggs.
Not a problem.
Eggy's the fucking oracle of everything.